Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Azizah binti Mustafa. My student ID is 193547.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Sabina binti Muhammad Badawi. My student ID is 194132.
Hi, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ilham Aiman bin Muhammad Rafi'i, and my student ID is 193155.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nufarizan Amani binti Ibrahim. My matrix number is 193424.
Hi, my name is Siti Fedah binti Syuib. My matric number is 193422.
Alright, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Today, so basically, we will discuss about social media, public shaming of social media. Social media nowadays is one of a must that everyone must have at least one account of social media, but we misuse the real advantages that which is public shaming on social media as a form of justice, which I think is unethical. So what is your view?
Okay, in my view is so what you talk about public shaming kan? So I think the public shaming is now a trend to our teenagers. Because the public shaming, when people do this, they don't think that they do the public shaming actually.
Yeah.
So when they use the media social to comment, to talk, to say something to the people that upload it to the social media, but actually they don't think that they do the public shaming. So we believe that the public shaming is not good for our teenagers in our country, but we can say that they don't
Realize.
they don't realize what they're doing. What do you think, Faida?
I agree with you, because the public shaming can cause the arguments in media, such when
Can cause what? I'm sorry.
arguments
Arguments.
in media social. When for example, when some artists post any negative statement, the netizen or the haters always comment their post, and from that the netizen arguments each other. So the negative impact can break down
Negative impact.
they can break down their relationship.
Okay, sorry for interrupt. But for me, public shaming I disagree with you, because public shaming can also reflect the people, and public shaming also can make us know the truth, especially when someone want to hide something, wants to hide something because maybe they don't want their name become bad or something like that. Public shaming can reveal the truth about someone that we maybe sometimes we like puzzling. What happened actually between these people and these people? This person and this person, what happened? So because of course they will say, oh, I'm good. Oh, no, I'm the good one. But when public shaming is happen, so we know, okay, what especially happened between both of them, because by this public shaming we will know the truth, maybe not know exactly, but we will know at least maybe 10 or 20% the truth. Okay, such as I take examples such as our government, like happen in our country, such as okay, sorry, because maybe I jump into political issue, such as because we in a degree, so I think it's not a fault to say about political, such as one MDB issue, because okay, government and their side will always say that okay, there's nothing issue about 1MDB and whatsoever, but in reality, what public shaming has told us that in outside of our country, that our country names is very bad because of the 1MDB issue, such as America, Singapore, or ban us about this 1MDB company. Because of public shaming, we know the truth maybe not know exactly the truth, but because of this public shaming, we know, oh, what happened in our country. We not just be pampered by our government, but actually we know the color of our government nowadays. So that's my point about the public shaming.
I'm so sorry, but I quite disagree with you. Don't you think that public shaming is actually the one side will exaggerating the actual scene that happened?
Yes, I agree with you about that.
True, but we must know that there is always three sides of stories, which is your side of story, my side of story, and the actual truth of the stories, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going back to your point, Faida, which is when the artists post their photos or anything on public social media. Basically, you said that it will cause arguments, right? But for me, when the haters comment or whatever they do on the social media towards the artist post, the photos they upload, from this public shaming, that the artists actually know what they did wrong, what they did, what they post may not be appropriate for the public to see.
Yes.
So from that public shaming we do. Public shaming that the artist actually can change towards the better and know what they did wrong and not do it again.
Sorry, but what about the depression? We know that some artists that get a public shaming from netizen, and they are depressed about that.
Yes, for me, depression is always anywhere. Depression can be anywhere. Depression not just in public shaming, but depression can be in our office. Depression can also be in our life, such as we don't have enough money to buy food, so and it can make us depressed also. So for me, depression is actually in our view, in how we view the the problem. If they think that the public shaming what they did make them depressed, so they should know that they should change
Yes,
to better.
I agree with you, Ilham.
Alright.
And also, I have to say that any wrongdoings that we do shouldn't go unpunished, right? We
Yes.
should always have something that we learn, lesson that we learn from what we did wrong. And one of the ways that we can actually give advice towards people for them to actually don't do it anymore is by public shaming, because it is the easiest platform for us.
I'm so sorry for interrupt, but shaming others is not the only solution that we have, okay? I'm so
Yes.
sorry to say that, but public shaming itself means meaning that something that we should not practice in our daily life. It is sort of humiliating others. We can, for the sake of justice, you can just privately DM or talk to the person itself. Face to face, you can tell them what they've done wrong or right privately.
But if we did that, but he or she don't want to change, he or she make the, same mistake again, and don't want to change anymore.
Okay.
Maybe because of their arrogance, because their ego. So that by the public shaming, so this kind of public shaming can make them think twice. Oh, okay, because of this, okay, I think okay, it's very embarrassing because people know. So I think I need to change.
Yes.
Okay, I quite disagree with you, but do you believe in forgiveness?
Yes, I believe in forgiveness. Yes,
Do you believe second chance?
second chance. Yes.
Not for the same mistake.
Yeah, not for the same mistake. Because I agree with
So
Sabrina.
that from your point, you can say that we as a people have a depression. So we can compare about the depression, from the public shaming and our depression. It was so different. You know, when the public shaming is involve all of the people in our country in media. So if you know the public shaming is bad for our country, you should not compare with your, because the public shaming we can compare with the bully in the school, can, but
Cyberbully, you mean?
yeah, cyberbullying.
Yeah, but even though so, I believe that everything in this world has its pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
And but from my point of view, I think that by public shaming, it shows to us that how powerful basically social media is, the social network is. That by writing a few sentences online and being post all that sort of thing online, we know that it could affect our entire life, so that by public shaming, by that people advise us from that kind of way of advising, we will be more careful with what we do in the future.
I like to.
Okay.
Okay.
I think unethical behavior or public shaming is not like Rasulullah SAW behavior.
Sorry, come again?
When we shame others, it's not like Rasulullah SAW teach us. Because Rasulullah SAW teach us to always give advice to others, not shame others, and being a good Muslim in the world. So other religion can make us
As a
sample,
sample, a good
good
sample. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, sorry to interrupt. As far as I'm concerned, what I read in news, there's because of the public shaming, there's this one guy, and his job has been affected, his career has been affected, which is he's done something wrong, and his colleague public shame him, and at that time he is at home, and he received email from a company that he was fired just because of the public shaming.
Okay, I'd like to add a point. Okay, I just want to ask you, why his company give the email to him? Because of what?
Because of the public shaming itself, ruined
Public
the
shaming because of
reputation.
his behavior?
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, by that, okay, actually, okay, maybe the guy, he or she will depress about that. Okay, I agree with that, the depression. But because of that kind of behavior, he or she will think back. Okay, this is my fault. Okay, this is my fault. So people make it viral, and then it's make me like, okay, so I will very careful after this. Okay, such as what happened in today, not today, yesterday, about the launching of Niloufar hijab. We know that a Muslimah girl that dancing there, public criticize her because of her behavior, but her not not how to say, she not back up herself because she know that
She's wrong.
yes, that's the point of view why we need that public shaming, because like I said, it's all depend on us, how we see the problem that we make. Because yes, I know public shaming is very make us depressed because of that, yes, but because of what? Because of our behavior. Because
It's
of
our
behavior.
wrong at
It's
first.
our wrong at first. If we not did that, it will not ever happen. Okay, so I think just that.
So I think most of us give our opinion that public shaming is unethical, but it depends on the situation itself.
Yes.
Partially agree and partially disagree.
Yeah. So public shaming is a must if we had advised the people itself, but he or she don't want to react to our advice. So public shaming is
It's essential for we need to change him or her.
So that's our conclusion, I guess.
Yes.
Three of us think it's unethical, but still we need the public shaming if the person don't want to listen to the advice.
Yes. So
All of this is done for
We
our country to to be a better country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we live in democratic country.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think that's all.
For
Okay,
this
so for now discussion, I hope we'll have a good point. Well, we
We
can
learn something
we learn
today.
something
something to
to
be better in the
to better
future.
in the future.
Yeah.
So okay,
Thank
thanks
you.
for coming
God
today.
bless.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Oh.
Cukup